What's up, everybody? It's the Sports Chasers Podcast. Coming to you live and direct with your host and your moderator, Kevin L. Warren, along with his fellow podcast brothers, Dorian, the D.A. Alberton, James, the Angry One Warren, Mike Mills, and Daryl, D-Dub Warren. This is a real sports podcast for real fans. This is a sports podcast with no hot takes, no narratives, just real, unadulterated sports talk. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel. Sports Chasers Podcast. We can be found on all podcast platforms, plus all social media platforms by searching Sports Chasers Podcast. All information is in our bio. Please be advised, at times there may be some explicit and colorful language. We are the defenders of the fans. Now, here's your host and moderator, Kevin L. Warren!
What's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody? It's another Thursday night of the Sports Chasers Podcast. Hey, coming to you live direct. Hey, we got a fun-filled show for you today. It's looking like it's only going to be the two of us, so we got a kind of a cup of coffee feel here with the portrait landscape of the video here. So bear with us. D-Dub, what's up? It's only me and you. D-Dub got coffee.
Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, a little cold down in these parts, man. So, yeah, we rocking out, just us two. Show must go on.
So the
We're
show
gonna do this thing.
must go on. Promise it will be funny. And we fact-filled, and we'll do what we do, man. So it's two of us. Shout out to the rest of the brothers that got life going on. And as we know, life does go on. But we're here. And excuse me, look like I'm trying to sneeze. For whatever reason, I was trying to sneeze. I don't know. I was trying to sneeze, but it wouldn't let me sneeze, man, for whatever reason. But,
Widow. Fucking trying to sneeze.
Oh man, but we're here, man. We're gonna start off with the National Football League. The National Football League. We have fourth and short on Monday. A lot of things to get into tonight as the National Football League. We'll go to some of the predictions. One of the main stories tonight, the Cleveland and Browns and Buffalo game, which was scheduled to play in Orchard Park in Buffalo on Sunday, has been moved to Detroit to Ford Field in Detroit due to Western New York going to get a ridiculous amount of snow. 5 to 6. Yeah, 5 to 6 feet, not inches.
Yeah,
5 to 6 feet of snow. Buffalo can, they can handle that type, but according to the NFL, they didn't want to take resources away from the Buffalo area, so they just moved the game to Detroit, and Buffalo will be playing in Detroit on Thanksgiving. So I guess it kind of works out for them. So, but needless to say, we're going to start off with tonight's game. The Tennessee Titans travel to Green Bay. The Titans are 6-3. Green Bay is 4-6. Where, hey, I think Aaron Rodgers, they kind of saved their season last week. Tennessee got the Ryan Tannehill back. They're 6-3, and they got King Henry still running the ball. D-Dub, what you got in this game here?
Yeah, you could say it's a must win for both teams. Both teams need a win. Although the Packers won last week and at home against the Cowboys, which was a Cowboys game. Probably some people would say the Cowboys should have won that game. I mean, it was there for them but it was a good game. But the Packers pulled it out. Some costly decisions by the team. going for it on that. What is it? 4th and 3, Kev, for the
Yeah, 4th
Cowboys,
and 3.
and
Yeah.
didn't make it. Gave the ball right back to that bad man A-Rod, and he got him back. Got him to the promised land. So shout outs to them. Green Bay needs this game. Minnesota is running away with the division as it currently stands now. Minnesota 8-1. Green Bay is 4-6. With the NFC East playing the way they are playing, 8-1 Eagles, 7-2 Giants, Dallas Cowboys 6-3. Commanders are still in it 5-5.
They're in the mix, correct?
They're in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So Green Bay really needs this to stay the course. Need this game to stay the course. However, Tennessee is 6-3, and I believe this game they are on the road. I think Tennessee got some couple guys injured. If I'm not mistaken, injuries for the Tennessee Titans. Let me check this out real quick. But I believe they got a couple of inactives. Randy Bullock, that's the kicker. Cornerback Elijah Molden. Imani Hooker. And Bud Dupree's out. Ben Jones. And Naquan Jones, defensive tackle. Kevin Rader, the tight end. So Tennessee got their work cut out for them today to get this win. If they, but it's King Henry running the ball, if I'm not mistaken. So, and for Tennessee, the next 2 games they got Bengals, Eagles, Jaguars, Chargers. Next 4 games, yeah.
And all tough games. So
tough games.
Titans are 6-3. I believe it's right down here in our ticket here. Green Bay is 4-6. We're into week 11 of the National Football League. And folks, remember there's 17 games to the no more 16, 17 to the season. So it should be very interesting. So to speak of that. So I got Green Bay win this game. I think Green Bay. It's a home game for Green Bay. Hopefully they can get it rolling and get it going.
Oh, and not only that, Kev, we forgot. How can I forget this one? Today is the day for LeBron James, and y'all can do that. What's that? That simulcasting trash where they'll have LeBron giving his insight on this game. He needs to be giving that insight to that Laker team, but we'll save that for a little bit later.
Nope.
Well, it's only 2 of us, so hey, I could go in.
No, Mike Mills has joined us. Mike
Mills. There you go.
Yeah, I was having some technical difficulties.
I was on another screen.
Yeah, Restream.
Mike Mills. Yo, I appreciate you being here, brother. Yes.
Yeah. Restream was acting up. They spent me 10 minutes in the lobby. Yeah, I don't know what they got going on over here.
I thought I was going to go in and talk something crazy, boy, but you're here, so yeah.
Yeah. Mike, we just started the NFL segment. We was talking about the Titans and Green Bay tonight. Who you got? What do you think? Your thoughts?
Neither. I got to pick.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to pick the Titans to win today.
Yeah, I'm going with D-Dub, honestly. Because Green Bay don't want to win.
Even with the injuries.
Yeah. I mean, that boy, what's his name? Watson, the receiver, he looked good, but I don't think that's enough.
Okay. We'll move right along to the Chicago, Atlanta. I don't even know why we even had to mess with that game. Chicago's 3-7. Atlanta's 4-6. Both teams going nowhere fast. I'm going to take Atlanta, even though the Chicago quarterback, what's his name?
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields is playing out of mind, out of sight. The Atlanta game's at home. I'm going to take Atlanta. Mike Mills, who you got?
Atlanta loves to disappoint because they were supposed to win plenty of games we done picked them for, and they don't do it. So I am going Chicago.
That's a whole fact, Mike. That's a whole.
They were supposed to beat the Panthers. And what happened?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, last week on Thursday Night Football, and they got there and nothing. So
But let's check that out because the Panthers beat them that game. That was helmet game, right? That was when Homeboy took his helmet off. Correct.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So the Panthers is 2-0 against Atlanta, but they lost that game.
That was
so
the
they
game
won
before.
one split.
Yeah. Helmet game was the game before that game. Yeah.
Game before that game, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So, go ahead, D.
Yeah. Mike, you said you going with Atlanta?
I'm going.
Yes?
I'm going. Hell no.
You going
I
with
was
Chicago?
going to the other team.
You going with Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Atlanta. I thought we were seeing something with them, but I don't know. I'm with you on that one, man. Justin Fields playing pretty good. Shout outs to him. Trying to 3-17, trying to find their way. They're not that great, but hey, Atlanta's not that great either. So why not? They could.
Facts.
Then the dome, so they could take. They should be able to get something started. Going with Chicago.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go to the next game. Mike's game. Hey, Carolina travels up to Baltimore. Carolina's 3-7. Baltimore 6-3. Baltimore. Mike, I should win this game really big. I'm going with the Ravens.
You said really big.
Yeah, your turn, sir. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ravens. I'm not gonna say big because we got this bad habit of letting people hang around. So we're gonna win, but not by a lot.
Okay, D-Dub, what you got?
Yo, bro. Since everything has went down with Carolina, that team doesn't look like the team Matt Rule. You know what I'm saying? They got rid of players. McCaffrey gone. A couple other players gone. This team looks like they look like they understand what's going on. They're auditioning. So I expect the Ravens to win. Wouldn't be shocked if Carolina pulls out something because even with the interim coach, he's trying to
right.
You know what I'm saying? He's auditioning as well. So I mean, Ravens on paper should win this game. So I'm going with the Ravens.
Going with the Ravens. All right. So we all can see that the Ravens should win that game. Go to the next game, the game that's being moved to Detroit for all the snow up in Western New York. The Browns and Buffalo. Buffalo will be considered the home team. Browns are 3-6. Buffalo 6-3. Buffalo has been troubling Josh Allen's sometimes wavy decisions of throwing the ball. He's been turning the ball over and certain bad turns during the game. But I think the Bills should win this game. They're playing indoors now. Might be better for Josh Allen than them. So I'm taking the Bills over the Browns. Who you got?
Kev, I'm taking the Bills. If Buffalo wants to maintain and stay on top of the East, because Miami is leading it right now with the 7-3 record. Buffalo, I mean, I don't think that they suspected that Miami and the Jets was going to be doing this good. So Buffalo needs to get back on track. And this is a win that they should have against Cleveland. Cleveland's a good team, but they're not playing as such. 3-6 record, 2-3 at home, 1-3 away. So 2 division wins, 2-5 in the conference. Buffalo should win this game. Going Buffalo.
Dolphins are 7-0 when Tua starts. Just to point that out for you.
Yeah, Miami's expected. Jets not expected to be this good. Not this year anyway.
Well, so Miami has a bye this week. So we'll see. Mike Mills, who you got in this game?
If they would have played in the snow like they were supposed to, I was going Cleveland. But since they ain't, I'm gonna go Buffalo.
What are you saying? Society's gotten soft.
Definitely, because this is a game that should be played out. I mean, it's football. You know it's
Mike,
snow. Like, come on.
6 feet of
hear
snow,
that
bro. They trying to
Thug it out. I don't want to hear that shit.
bro.
Y'all grew up in New York like I did. What they did when it snowed? Listen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
we talked about this earlier.
All right, yeah.
But they trying to protect the people, man, the travelers, the fans that's trying to get out there.
I don't want to hear it.
Do you know what it is to clean all 6 feet of snow?
If you build it, they will come. So
well. If it's me on that day, I'm not coming, bro.
Listen, it's the city of Buffalo. Like this happens all the time. This is not what it happens. This is not what happens in Buffalo.
You're right. It snows a lot.
Yeah, bro. They got that lake effect.
It's not like in Charlotte. If it was 6 feet here, like dead. I understand. They're not equipped. They don't have the infrastructure. But there, man, y'all better play that game in the snow. But Cleveland is more built to play in that team-wise, just how their team plays. Since they're gonna be dry on this side and safe, then Buffalo.
Going with the Bills. Okay. Let's move. Go Gadget said, let's go Commanders. Well, guess what? Your team is up next. Hey, the Commanders go to Houston to face the 1-7-1 Houston Texans. I'm taking the Commanders. Commanders played hard on Monday night, defeated the Eagles, gave the Eagles their first loss. Hey, they might have wrote the blueprint on how to defeat the Eagles. I'm taking the Commanders in this game against the Texans. D-Dub, who you got?
Yo, dog, is it possible that all 4 teams in the NFC East get in and make the playoffs? Yes.
I don't know. Somebody might not make it, man.
One, Seattle. You need a team from every division, right?
You need a team that wins at least the division. So you got to pick the 3 division winners or the 4 division.
We only get 6 in, right? 6.
Yes.
So 1 is out. Okay. So it may not be possible. Okay. With that being said, I think the Commanders will win. Houston? That's what.
Yeah, this game is in Houston.
It's in Houston. I mean, unless they just go and just shit the bed, Washington should win this game handily. Heineke and all of. Yeah, I mean, they played
well Monday night. They
played well, man. They play. I mean, and Washington is really not a bad team, but they just I don't know what's going on in that situation. But I think that's correct. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And they got the receivers. They got a good team. I don't know why they struggle, but Washington should win this game without a problem.
Go Gadget. You're listening. Your team makes the playoffs this year. Let me know. We got Go Gadget on Mike Mills, not Twitter feed, but his Twitch feed. He's chiming in. Appreciate you, man, coming through. As we say that, we'll go to the next.
Possible.
Yeah. Well,
I'm going Commanders too, by the way. Commanders.
You're going Commanders too. All right.
Yeah,
cool. We'll go to Indianapolis. Jeff Saturday's first home game. Face the Eagles, 8-1. Indianapolis is 4-5-1. I'm going to take Indianapolis. I think Indianapolis. I mean, I don't know. I think, they're home. Yeah, they're home. I said it. Yeah,
Indianapolis
against the Eagles. Yes,
against the Eagles.
Yes, that game's in Indianapolis. Yes, Jeff Saturday's first home game. Yeah, I'm putting it out there.
You are bugging.
Oh, wow. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying you bugging, dog.
What's your rebut?
The matchup is heavily favored for Philadelphia. I don't care. It's Jeff Saturday, Sunday, Friday. He's not. He had a good win.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, he had a good win on last week. Shout outs to Jeff Saturday, but he's not going to. His team's not going to beat Philadelphia. So I am taking Philadelphia to win, get back on track, and head to the top of the NFC East.
Gotcha. Mike Mills, who you got there?
All right, now I'm gonna have my old man on the porch moment. All right, listen.
Go ahead.
The true sign of when you beat a team, like if you really beat a team in football, if they go out there and lose next week. And I think this was the ego bruise that Philly need to make to become a better team. So they went inside them two. They went inside those two old guys, great guys, but they old. They went and got them two old guys to plug that hole in the middle. I don't think it's going to happen right away. So they're going to lose this week, but they're going to bounce back. So I'm going to take the Colts in the upset. They already got the emotional high on their side. They winning games again. Matt Ryan scrambling for 20 yards. They're going to sneak this one out, and then Philly going to go back to beating everybody.
Mike, I'm with you. They got the momentum on their side. They got their new coach riding high. I think that Indianapolis is going to, I wouldn't say shock the world, but I think this will be a good upset.
Wait a minute, hold on. Both of you guys are bugging. The Colts, the same team that got a tie. Y'all going with them against the Philadelphia Eagles.
The Giants got 7 wins. Listen, anything can happen.
Yeah. Whoa.
Mike, me and you were doing so good, man. So
yeah,
you go.
Slow your roll, sir. Slow your roll.
It's the truth. Listen.
Go ahead, man.
I mean, listen, anything can happen, man. It's football. That's why we play.
Anything can happen. You're right, but I don't see it. I don't see what y'all seeing. So 1 o'clock game, CBS, 11 on Sunday. Eagles, Indy. It's fly. Eagles fly.
Okay. We'll move on. The New York Jets go to New England to face the New England Patriots. Jets are 6-3. New England's 5-4. I'm rolling with the Jets. All right. The Jets should have won that first game that was in the Meadowlands. I think Robert Saleh and crew is going to make sure that Wilson don't lose the game, manage the game, let the Jets do what they do. I think this will be a defensive battle. Jets should win this game. I'm just picking 20-17. Jets go to be 7-3. New England falls to 5-5. Mike Mills, what you got? Jets and Pats.
Well, the Jets already lost one, so they're going to beat them this week. That's how that worked between these two guys. So,
yeah.
I'm going with the Jets.
Gotcha. D-Dub, what you got?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Jets on by 3 in a squeaker. I think the Jets it seem like they found something, and they need to they could take over the first in the AFC East. You know what I'm saying? If they win this game, so this should be motivation for them, and also to let the Patriots know that they're here. So because the Patriots have beat up on the Jets for almost 2 decades, and it's about that time. So yeah, I'm taking the Jets by 3.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll move right along. The Los Angeles, you know what? This game is not even worthy. The Rams are 3-6. New Orleans is 3-7.
Skip.
Yeah, the Rams ain't doing nothing. Hey, the Lions go to New Jersey to face my New York Giants. Lions are 3-6. Giants are 7-2. I think the Giants should beat the Lions. This is another game where team play hard, but the Giants should win this game and be 8-2. I got the Giants winning this game probably 24-14. D-Dub, what you got?
Yeah, that's a good number right there. Yeah, I see that. I think the Giants should win this game here. They played pretty good. They played good last week.
Yeah,
they ran the ball.
Texas, yep.
Saquon Barkley 35 times. I believe 150 something, 152 yards, 153 yards.
He's good. Yeah, the weather's starting getting bad, getting colder.
Hey, this is what the Giants need to do. Steady dose of running the ball. Don't turn over the ball. Nope. Run the ball and don't turn it over. And we should have another win in the column. Giants move on to 8-2. And I think this is a very, very shocking season for the Giants, and good season for them.
I'm shocked myself. Mike Mills, go ahead, because he said it before.
All right, now remember a couple weeks ago, y'all was calling Seattle a trap game. This is a trap game because the Lions are just crazy enough to put up 34 points and have y'all looking bewildered because they're loony. So I'm picking y'all to win, but. Yeah, this is the game. Be careful.
Keep this in mind. Trap game for this.
Be careful.
Yeah. I could see that.
Are crazy. Yeah. They'll give you 41 week and then they give you 7. So you don't know who you're gonna get.
Yeah,
but their defense is bad. So y'all should get 40 back, but it's still
that is definitely true with that. With the Lions, they got a couple. What they got? A couple questionable, but I don't know. Yeah, the Wacky Lions, man. You're right. You're absolutely right with them.
Wacky Lions. Yep.
Because these guys could put some numbers up one day, and then the next day, nothing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Matthew Goff out there, Jared Stafford.
yeah. What is it, like the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde?
I told you they're the same dude. I told y'all. You see it, right? I told y'all.
They're like that crazy. What's that Bugs Bunny show? That cartoon kid. Kev, you remember that when
What's that?
Bugs Bunny turns into Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and he started changing colors? Yeah. That's what the Lions are.
Lions. That's a fact.
Oh man. Aaron Judge wins American League MVP, by the way, breaking news.
Like nobody knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Let's go to the other game here. Las Vegas 2-7 against Denver 3-6. I think we can skip that. We all know that both teams are having awful years. Just real quick on Vegas, the Mark Davis has given the coach a vote of confidence. DA's boy, what's the coach name? I can't think of his name. What's the coach? McDaniels. He's giving him a vote of confidence. So, hey, looks like McDaniels will be around for next year. Jesus. In Denver, it's just two teams not going nowhere fast. On 4th and Short Monday afternoon, we talked about Derek Carr, him having an emotional time that day. D-Dub, real quick, what you think about that?
Yo, I think that this guy, he showed that he cared. You know what I'm saying? He absolutely cared, and you actually seen a raw, authentic feeling of what he, what he thought that this team was supposed to be so much better than what they're showing, and it might be a combination. I definitely know it's the coach. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. To me, and it could be a mixture of other things with some guys, young guys on the team. So I mean, I know it. For him, it hurts. It hurts. So
yeah,
I'm not mad at him. What's his name? Devontae Adams. He played well the other day, last Sundays. I mean, what more can you ask for? But it's just something about that team is not clicking. Good team, but it's just not clicking. That's what happens. That's sports,
Yep, gotcha. We'll move on to the next game because, like I said, no need to pick that game. That's a 4:00 game in Denver.
Skip.
Yep, definitely on skip. Dallas, the Cowboys go to Minnesota to face the Vikings, who are 8-1. Vikings, where they come from behind win against Buffalo on Sunday. Dallas with a bone. I just think a very questionable 4th down, lack of a call on their head coach for going for it. Shows that he didn't trust his defense, and I think just put Dak, in an improbable situation. And the talking heads have been killing Dak, and Dak is not this, Dak is not that. Well, I just think that you got to put, you got to get the quarterback in all defense. Got to give the quarterback, put him in a position to win. But with that said, I think the Vikings were hot. We keep saying it. Vikings are 8-1. Vikings about to be 9-1 in the NFC, right up there with the Eagles. I think the Vikings should win that game. D-Dub, what you got on the Cowboys?
The Vikings played. That was one heck of a game.
Oh yeah.
Last week. Probably the best game of the season, by far. Hey, what they said, Kirk Cousins playing well. He got the horses to get the job done. So I think they're gonna beat the Cowboys. We said that game is at
the game's in Minnesota.
It's in Minnesota.
I'm
gonna go with the Vikings at home to beat the Cowboys.
Okay, Mike Mills, who you got?
As much as I hate the Cowboys, I'm going to Cowboys because the Vikings are too hot. and Kirk Cousins got to show his true colors.
They're too
So,
hot.
Yeah,
That's
they gotta. Yeah, it's real. This is real life. Listen, them boys is too hot.
I didn't know you could be too hot.
You can be too hot. Yeah, they celebrating on the plane, chains on, all that wacky stuff like they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that usually catch up with you. Yeah,
and
y'all is like anti-fun for the young guy. You are the anti-fun guy. You are not fun. You mad because they're wearing the gold chains and they having fun. I'm with the Minnesota.
Look,
I like that.
I done been up here with my chain on. You can put a chain on, ain't nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, listen,
they win it, bro. They win it.
Listen. Wise man once told me sometimes you got to know when the fun ends, and it's coming, boy. Because if you don't prepare yourself, when it do end, it's gonna be bad.
That wise man sound like a hater to me, bro.
All right, man.
He's hating.
Listen,
them boys are having fun.
You believe in Kirk Cousins?
They doing the giddy in the end zone every chance they get.
The giddy, but I'm okay, old man, the giddy. They doing the giddy in the end zone.
Yes. Listen, let them boys have fun, man.
I don't trust
Kirk
Cousins, man. I don't trust Kirk Cousins.
Yo, well, first of all, you've been a hater of Kirk Cousins since I mean, since we started this show, you just been a hater.
Man.
Won't give this man his props. Man. You won't give him his props.
You know what hating is? Hating is criticism without positive reinforcement or facts behind it. I have facts behind this.
Yo, did you pull up
this guy just went to the thesaurus, to the Webster Dictionary. Go ahead,
No. I made that up on my own.
Go ahead, man.
That was pretty good, though. Go ahead.
Hating is that's when you have no facts and no positive reinforcement. In this case, I have the facts. This man is a career 8-8 guy, 9-7, 8-8, 8-7-1. This is Kirk Cousins. It's coming. Yeah, they winning right now. Cool. But yeah, this is the game.
What they said, man, a dead clock is right twice, right?
It's a fact.
So
he done been right like 7 times. So it's time for that brother to get off the wall.
Yo, bro, stop it. Stop the slander.
Justin Jefferson
on Kirk
saved
Cousins.
his life. Justin Jefferson saved his life.
Now you mad that the guy got a good wide receiver? What are we talking about?
Listen.
Yo, you better put some respect on that man's name, bro.
I can't
Stop
believe
playing.
Kirk Cousins can't believe he caught that ball. Justin Jefferson can't believe he caught that ball.
Listen, man.
He didn't even catch it. The defender really caught it. He just took
that type of catch has gotten the New York Giants a Super Bowl. So stop playing. All right. It just so happens that
ain't catching nothing like that. That was wacky too.
Oh my Jesus!
Listen,
Christ.
if we really want to go back in the archives, Eli should have been down by contact because they was holding him for mad long.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Listen, y'all won. I'm not hating. Y'all brought that up, not me. But yeah,
that's that hate. That's what it is.
Listen,
that's what it.
What other player you done seen him grab the quarterback like that, and he can come on, man. That was more than 3 seconds. That was a dud. They should have blew that whistle. That was roughing the passer at that point.
Hey.
Kirk Cousins with the chain. There you go.
What's my man? What's my man from the Dallas Cowboys? He was what's that? I can't think of his name. The wide receiver before CD Lamb got there.
That went to
I can't think of his name.
But go ahead.
The wide receiver. You know what I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about. He got traded. He went to. Go ahead.
No, not Amari Cooper. The one before Amari Cooper that wore 88.
Dez Bryant.
Dez Bryant.
Okay.
Dez Bryant. Was that not a football move? That was against Green Bay. He caught the ball and dove, and they said he didn't. The ball went out of bounds or something like that. Same.
Yeah, they robbed.
Yeah, right. Same thing. But I don't know where I was going with that point. But anyway,
I don't know either. We got way off track. But go ahead.
Yeah, we got way off track.
Yeah, doing the giddy. He was doing the giddy and forgot.
I'm doing a Noriega right now. I'm doing a Noriega right now, and I ain't been drinking nothing but coffee. But anyway, Minnesota winning. Period.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. That made me. Let's go to the Mike. Did you pick? You got Minnesota, correct?
I got Dallas. Whoa.
You got Dallas. Excuse me. Sorry. That's right. You picked Dallas. So we'll move right along. The Bengals, the AFC Conference champs, 5-4. They travel to Pittsburgh. Mike, this is a divisional game for your divisional foes. I'm gonna start with you. Who you got? Games in Pittsburgh.
I want Pittsburgh to win, but I know that's impossible, so I'm going to Bengals.
Okay. I am rocking with the Bengals myself. Bengals, they started the same way last year and they made it to the Super Bowl. The same record, 5-4, and they made it to the Super Bowl. Pittsburgh is too inconsistent. Pickett's got to learn to not turn the ball over. This might be Mike Tomlin's first losing season. His first. So I'm rocking with the Bengals. Can he pick it? Yes, he can. Go ahead, D-Dell. Who you got?
Yeah, bro. I as much as I would love to pick Pittsburgh, I don't see it. Man, this is a national game. This is gonna be on. Jesus, they need to flex this one.
I thought they did flex it. Who was supposed to be 8 o'clock?
Oh, they need to flex again. They need to flex.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, no.
This is a national game. It's 425. So usually 425 games is a national.
The Sunday night game is the next one we'll talk about. Well, go ahead.
Injury report. Minka Fitzpatrick, is he still out? It's still questionable. Yeah, this should be Bengals. The Bengals are a better team, better than Pittsburgh. But Pittsburgh does this thing too, man. Where they'll buck up against a good team and figure out a way to win. But I'm still gonna go with Cincinnati.
Going with Cincinnati. Okay. We'll go to the next game, the 8 o'clock game. Kansas City, the Chiefs, 7-2. D-Dubs adopted LA Chargers 5-4. Kansas City has been playing well. Everybody's been talking about Buffalo, in my opinion, and Kansas City has been steady Freddy, man. They're 7-2. Chargers played last Sunday night. I believe that game was flexed, and took an L against the DA's 49ers. So, D-Dub, I'll hand it to you. What do you think about this Chiefs and Chargers game?
Yeah, it's no doubt Kansas City should win this game. The first game I believe, was close, and I think the Chargers should have won that game in Kansas City, but they gave that away. What can you say? Pat Mahomes, man, got almost 3,000 yards passing already. I mean, what can you say? Chiefs should win. This is it probably won't even be that close, man. It might, 35-20 game, something like that for Kansas City.
Shout out to Just Breezo and Go Gadgets for chiming in on Mike's Mills Twitch account. Yeah, hey, and Eric, the angry one, he's in the comments. Sorry, E, I just came back to you. E, I'll put it right here. E's comments is, are the Chargers receivers back? No. Kansas City it is.
Yeah, Kansas City should roll on this. Kansas City is, they started to percolate and, brew. So
let me just do this public announcement thing real quick. Hey, if you're watching on the Chasers Sports, Chasers Facebook account, my Facebook account, if you want to get on the chime in, I can't do it in real time on the Facebook, but you can come over to YouTube and holler at us on YouTube. We absolutely will engage with you guys and talk to you.
Shout us out. Yes.
Shout us out, man. Right now, Restream won't doesn't allow us to engage, have the comments come to the dashboard over here. So if you're on either one of those Facebook accounts and you come over to the YouTube account, hey, we can holler at you. Also on Twitter too. So if you're on my Twitter account and also on the Sports Chasers Twitter, and you happen to be watching, you want to engage, you're like, yo, why are they not talking to me? Unfortunately, Restream is still doing their thing, and only with YouTube where they're allowed to do that at this time. So just that public service announcement I want to give. Where was I at? We was at the Chargers. I keep wanting to call them the Clippers. I don't know why.
Because they is the Clippers, but
trash. That's why.
Second fiddle in LA, right? Yeah, they should have never left San Diego, in my opinion. I hope they move back to San Diego, to be honest. San Diego's a beautiful
the Clippers, the Rams, the Clippers, but yeah, Kansas City. Chargers ain't got no receivers. Their defense haven't been living up to the hype. They spent all that money and ain't getting what they supposed to be getting. So yeah, definitely going Kansas City.
Gotcha. I'm going with Kansas City too. They've been playing well. Chargers been kind of inconsistent this year, so I'm rocking with the Kansas City, man. And Monday night's game, the DA's Niners. DA was really upset at somebody this week. They said something about Jimmy G is better than, I forgot what he said. I don't want to tell the story, but he was mad and fire hot.
Better than Steve Young.
I know, what is Steve Young? With somebody playing now, but he was mad fire high. I said, DA, man, yo, y'all got the recipe now. Y'all got a running back. Yo, long as Jimmy throws 20 times a game and doesn't throw the ball to the other team. You got McCaffrey running. You got
you saw that? No touchdown. Every time they throw no touchdowns, he like 10-1 or something like that. Something crazy.
Yep.
That's the formula, man. They got it. I mean, yo, the 49ers, man, it's all up. It's all up for them, man. As far as like, they got it now. I think they got it and they put it all together. I mean, 49ers is gonna be tough to stop.
I agree.
I know the DA doesn't like us talking this talk like that, man. But hey, man, you gotta stick with what works and a steady dose of you got McCaffrey, Debo, the rest of them dudes. I think you got something. Yep. And with the addition of McCaffrey, man, they definitely been in the last 2 games. Definitely been playing really good. So, well, we'll see. San Francisco. I'm not. Arizona. Get it. Yeah, I'm going San Francisco.
That's E's team. E, what you got for your Arizona Cardinals, man? Yeah. He's been real frank about them. He said, man, ain't got no love for him either. I'm taking in this game. I'm going to take the Niners. Niners should win this game. Niners are playing well. They put
defense and Niners defense is strong, bro. Them dudes are playing good.
Bosa back. What's my man? The other linebacker, Walters. If I'm saying his name right, I might have. He is taking San Fran. So, yeah, that should be. The Niners should be winning that game, man. Real quick. I'm sorry, Mike Mills. Did you pick somebody? I'm sorry.
San Fran.
San Fran. Both quarterbacks banged up. Okay. So we'll go with that. Hey, just a real quick question to the panel, and we kind of talked about this not the other day. NFL in Europe and in Mexico, they got the. In fact, this I kind of put the wrong thing down there. The NFL will be in Mexico City, not in Arizona. That game is in Mexico City Monday night. D-Dub, any reason for why is the NFL trying? Well, we all know why. It comes down to money. But why?
But, no, Matt. Go ahead.
No, I was just setting up for you. What happened to I wish DA was here too, because he likes to talk about this stuff. They had the European League a few years ago. It was pretty much a minor league team for they want to stand tall at the ATM. Greed. What? Go ahead, D-Dub, as I put up Eric.
Yeah, I mean, it's we already know what it is, and to me, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know why, but I mean, I'm sure there's a fan base, but create something, over there that it just it's just way too much, as far as I'm concerned. I don't really care for it, but the guys traveling over there and all that, but NFL feels like they're trying to expand in the market to Mexico. Yeah, they should have just left NFL
Europe.
Europe, and just had teams play like that.
Because my thing is logistically wise, right? If you try to implement that, as
not gonna
them
work.
being part of the league. I mean, how does that work?
I don't know how that.
How does
that
London?
works.
How does Germany play Mexico? I
And
mean,
again,
you know,
you
we
sound really hypocritical when we talk about we are concerned for the players and the safety of the players, and I
no,
want to see how that works for a Thursday
yeah,
night. You just
yes.
played in New York, and then you got to go to London on Thursday night, or Mexico City. I mean, I'm not the sharpest, but I mean, Jesus, that doesn't make sense at all. But maybe something I don't know, but
Mike Mills, go ahead, man.
We got U.S. cities that could house a team, and y'all trying to go out the country like they doing too much.
way
It's
too
not
much.
like it's a team in every state. You got plenty of places you can put teams. Why would you even do that? Or if you want to anything you could, like y'all said, the Europe League. Go ahead and make the Central American League and make them all play each other. Something. And then
Absolutely
you can
right.
have a 14 world tournament. You have the Caribbean League, you have the US, you know what I'm saying? We can do all that if that's really what y'all want to do. That's the grand plan in the future. But
And
right now, man, we got
you don't have to like push it against the NFL. You know what I'm saying? You could go off on a off. You know what I'm saying? The NFL plays from August to February. You could take the next half of that or whatever and play that.
Yo,
the
Eric
fact
said
too.
You don't have
not
to compete
IFL.
against the NFL like that.
Nope.
You better put a team in Canada than putting one in Mexico.
Yeah, I agree with that. When they was talking about moving to Toronto or
That's right
Montreal, it's
Yeah.
right there, or Vancouver. Yeah, I'm with that. But to just willy nilly not willy nilly, my thing is, and I know we talked about this amongst ourselves.
Not the IFL.
Yeah, he is wilding out here, not the IFL, the International Football League. My thing is with soccer. Soccer ain't, FIFA. They're not over here trying to do that.
Nope.
The MLS has their own Major League Soccer. I mean, it doesn't play on the par as some of the European leagues and stuff like that. But FIFA and the Premier League, they'll come over here and play an occasional exhibition, not during their season though, but during the MLS season. A soccer head, please get at me. Let me know. But they're not pushing like, hey, we got to be in America. Nope.
And
Some
again,
people-
Kev, I don't know if I said this on the show, but again, nobody cares about the fans missing you taking a home game from whoever, so you could play overseas.
Yep. And Jacksonville, every year, that owner does it. Once a year, they take a game away from the Jaguars.
Yeah. So now we talk about money from the Jacksonville or whoever team, and you know what I'm saying. Now, unless they say, hey, we're gonna give a cut. I don't know how that works. That might be something else that I have to dig into. But
Right.
I don't see what are we doing? I don't understand what this whole we want to get everybody involved. No, they didn't ask to be. Anyway, I'm about to go off into something else. Go ahead. Stupid, man.
Not trying to find the CFs, the NFL. For anybody that has not listened to the show, CF is an acronym for casual fans,
I'm
basically.
glad we cleared that up because I thought it was something completely different, boy. I was confused. All right, bet.
Wait a minute, you're one of the originators of the show.
Yeah, but that was a doozy. I did not. I'm looking like, whoa, what?
Yo, wait, what is Eric putting on there?
Yeah. We'll talk after the show. Yeah, that was crazy. But
CF stands for casual fan. Thank you, Eric.
yeah,
Casual.
Sports Chasers do not have one of those, y'all. Yeah, we don't have one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all are crazy, man. But yeah, that's something I wanted to put out to the panel. Discuss. Why is the NFL trying to get up? Get out to other things, and it comes down to money. That's why. It comes down to money, man. But we're gonna transition real quick to the Major League Baseball and some of the awards. transition to Major League Baseball. It's that time of year and free agency. So like I just announced here, the MVP for the American League is no doubt it's Aaron Judge. He wins it. Paul Goldschmidt, who was hitting .317 with 35 homers, 115 RBIs, and led the Cardinals to the NL Central title, only to be defeated by the Philadelphia Phillies. He's the National League MVP. Justin Verlander, with the unanimous vote, after he missed the whole 2021 season, he wins the Cy Young for the American League. And Sandy Alcantara, sorry, Sandy. Sandy, all the Marlin fans are going to get on me tomorrow. Sandy Alcantara. Hold on. Hey, let me look at this camera real quick. Mike Mills said that.
I ain't scared of y'all. Y'all like the Marlins.
I said Marlins fan, man.
All two of them. 2.5, 3.
The Sandy Alcantara wins the Cy Young for the National League with 220 the majors and innings with 228 2/3 and trailing 6 complete games, more than any team this season. So he wins the Cy Young Award. The Mariners, Julio Rodriguez wins the AL Rookie of the Year. Michael Harris II wins the NL Rookie of the Year. He had 19 home runs, 20 stolen bases, lost start, stolen bases. So Manager of the Year for the AL is Terry Francona, the Guardians. And the National League Manager of the Year is Buck Showalter, Mike Mills. Got anything to say about that real quick?
I mean, he did a good. I mean, he did more than was expected, but it still was a very Mets ending, and that's all I have to say. So congratulations to him, but that was a Met ending, and yeah, we need to fix that. But congratulations.
Okay, good man. Buck Showalter wins that. So that's what's going on with Major League Baseball and the awards that they just announced. Aaron,
man,
go ahead.
Could we have had a co-MVP for American League because Shohei Ohtani had a 2.33 ERA and an 8.75 OPS this past year? I mean, it's safe to say they could have been co MVP. Both of them guys had a tremendous year.
Absolutely.
I'm just throwing it out there. But both guys, if anything, at any time that you could have had a co MVP, this year would probably been. Both shout outs to both of those guys playing excellent ball.
What I wanted to mention here. Yeah, so that's some of that. Like I was saying, it's also time for free agency. I think the Yankees have till Tuesday. Aaron Judge has till Tuesday to either accept the Yankees deal or he will swim in the free agency waters.
Yeah, he's
coming up, man.
He's going to bounce.
You think he's going to leave?
I think he's going. The San Francisco buzz has been going really, really hard.
They ain't got the breath for him.
Nah, I think they got it. Does he want to go home though? I mean, because he's from the area.
He's from the area, man.
Yeah.
If he wants to go back, it's not to say, but that San Francisco talk is real, and there's been talking about that since during the season. So we'll see. I think he's gone.
Eric say, "Well, go ahead and swing them."
Yeah. I'm with E. That's what I'm saying. I'm the type of dude. I'm not giving you a whole bunch of years. I'm hearing 9 years, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
30.
Exactly. He's 29.
29 years old.
30.
He's 30.
So I'm not giving no guy no 9-year contract deal. It's been nice. You did the home run thing. If I'm the Yankees, I'm cool with it. Let him go. And that's just me. I'm not doing that. If I'm not doing this whole 10-year deals, 8-year deals. You know, it doesn't make sense, especially you 29 years old. Now I would have did that with Juan Soto, but I'm not doing it. I'm definitely not doing
Man,
it.
he like 20, he's 24, ain't he?
He's 22. He's
Yeah,
young.
he could have did that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll do a 9-year deal with him. I'm not doing that with no 29-year-old guy. But go ahead. Yeah, that's all I got, Kev. But free agency soon.
So he has till the Yankees. He has till Tuesday to either accept the qualifying offer or swim into free agency, as I said. And Eric has got me laughing with these comments down there, and still can't lay off the slider down the way. Also, let me just point out about the Yankees, and I know this is not a Yankee podcast or Yankee talk show, but we just happen to have a couple Yankees fans on and a Mets fan. I think the Yankees, I mean, if he does, maybe this will teach the Yankees, yo, you got to get some contact hitting. You got to get some contact hitting. Hey, the Astros fired their general manager here a couple days ago. I was talking to the DA on the phone. I said, I wish the Yankees would hire the Astros general manager as assistant general manager to Brian Cashman. And well, yeah, I know, but you know, to get some new blood in there, some wishful thinking, and you know, because the Yankees are hit or miss. They just either hit the long ball or nothing.
Literally
hit or miss, right? Yeah.
Yes.
We ain't done that segment in a minute, but yeah, hit or miss. That's how the Yankees roll. So, staying right there in the dawn of in the vein of baseball, let me read this one real quick. Me and D Dub was talking about this. Pete Rose hasn't given Rob Manfred any reason to change his mind. This was Ken Rosenthal. With the Athletic. Pete Rose pretty much wrote a letter to Rob Manfred saying, hey, man, I'm 81 years old. I think I have paid the penalty enough. Hey, let me in. So let me read this real quick from this is an excerpt from the Athletic. It says here, Commissioner Rob Manfred will be unwise to lift Rose's lifetime ban, which the game all-time hit king received from the late Commissioner A. Bartlett Giamatti in 1989 for betting on baseball. Rose is a wild card who would embarrass Manfred on the spot at any time. Manfred, a labor lawyer, is not the type to take such a risk, nor should he. Even if Manfred was willing to remove the ban, Rose hardly would be guaranteed entry to the Hall of Fame. He would not even be eligible for consideration until December of 2024, and he only would stand a chance for induction if the Hall's Historic Overview Committee put him on the ballot for the Classic Baseball Era election, which covers players prior to 1980. Rose is in the news again because of a letter of apology and request for forgiveness he sent Manfred earlier this month. It wasn't the first time he expressed such sentiment, and typical Rose, it didn't stay private. TMZ published a letter Friday saying Rose sent it to Manfred 4 days earlier. Crazy things happened as reported, but it seems unlikely the commissioner's office released the letter to TMZ. Rose did not respond to requests for a comment. This is coming from Ken Rosenthal of the Athletic. D-Dub, is it time to lift the ban for Pete?
It's time for Pete to stop crying. It's time for Pete to just let it go. They're not going to do it. They're going to wait till you die, and that's what's going to happen. And I'm really laughing. And I'm really not saying it to be funny. I'm serious, man. This is what happens. We all know it, man. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Be a younger guy that comes in when Rob Manfred gets out of here, or somebody to let Pete Rose in, but he's going to be, gone by that time. God bless him. But if I was Pete for real, I'm not begging. I'm not begging no job to if you don't let me in. My work speaks for itself. So y'all know what time it is. If you young guys, we got Google, we got YouTube, we got so much stuff. You could watch me. Right. My work speaks for itself. I'm not begging Major League Baseball. I did what I did. I'm sorry. I told you I'm sorry. How long you gonna keep it against me? This is like Kyrie. How long you gonna keep it?
Uh-oh.
How long you gonna keep? What else I gotta do? I must not talk to the teacher. I must not. What else? I'm doing that, man. As a man, you gonna respect me, man. As a man, you will respect me, and I'm not doing that, man. Yo, if it's not good enough, it's just not good enough, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. God bless you, Pete. We know who you was. You was Charlie Hustle. You did your thing. Yo, it is what it is.
Let me just, yeah, that's Mike Mills. Go ahead. D-Dub had me down on this one. Go ahead. What you got?
I'm gonna piggyback off D-Dub. As a man, as we all men, we know when we doing right and when we doing wrong, and you knew what the consequences was 9 times out of 10 before you did it. So
Ooh.
listen, you won your bread, you did what you did. Yes, you the hit king. Cool. Stop crying. It's over. Either they're gonna let you in or they not. Ask one time, they ain't feeling it. Oh well, we know who you are. You know who you are. What does it matter? You about to get a bag for going in the Hall of Fame? No. You're gonna get a picture, a buzz. It ain't that real. It ain't that deep. You know, you did what you did. You knew what you was doing when you did it. So that's how I feel about that. Shout out to Pete Rose though. I don't know him, but shout out to him.
Shout out to the hit king Pete Rose, man. No doubt. Definitely, man. So yeah, that's what we got on the baseball tip. Yeah, D-Dub, he's always going to be Charlie Hustle. Always going to be Charlie Hustle. That's for sure. Let me move along to the National Basketball Association. D-Dub was saying earlier how LeBron James was. What are they doing today? What he said? What did you say earlier? Since you set it up.
LeBron James, what is he doing? Oh, you talk about the NFL. He's supposed to be doing some, like, you know what the Mannings are doing, like a Manning cast. I guess is the LeBron the shop cast, some nonsense.
Gross.
We supposed to be getting, yeah, exactly. We supposed to be getting the the what's that, the analysis from Mr. LeBron James, and then I said, well, he need to be what's the word I'm looking for? Analysis of the Los Angeles Lakers and why they are not performing. But we already know why, and we already told you guys why. But apparently he got to deal with Amazon, and that's why he's on. That's why his show's on the. That's why they on the little cast today.
Okay.
With the Titans and Green Bay game going on.
Gotcha.
So his expert opinion is supposed to be given.
Okay. All right. That's wonderful. All right. Let me go to on the court stuff on the NBA. The Golden State Warriors. They suffered a 130-119 loss on Wednesday night against the Phoenix Suns. They dropped to 0-8 on the road to start the season for the first time since 1989-1990 season. It's also the longest overall road losing streak by a defending champion since the 1998-1999 Chicago Bulls, according to ESPN Stats Information Research. There's reports of Draymond Green being wanted to be traded, going to be traded, some kind of, or Draymond being traded to the Lakers, or what I read here the other day, this afternoon, LeBron James being traded to the Phoenix Suns, all types of stuff. The NBA, like I said, it's kind of hard to get into the NBA on before what we said. Well, I say Christmas, but you guys, y'all take it too far. Y'all say Martin Luther King Day. Somebody said Easter Sunday. I was like, okay, stop.
Yeah, I'll meet them in the middle. President's Day. Let's do President's Day.
That's February.
So
I could go with that.
What's wrong with the Warriors? Do we care? I mean, we're making too much. Teams don't play defense. Teams don't play defense anyway. Right now, they're not. Who scored? What was I watching the other night? Somebody scored 145. I think the Knicks.
What did they score? 70 in the first half.
See what I'm saying? I don't know. D-Dub, is it a story?
Kev, this is a non-story at November 17th, 8:36 p.m. This is not really a story that the Golden State Warriors are, 0-8 on the road. I don't care. Is it concerning because they're the world champions and they look this kind of bad? It might be, but it's still early. This thing is a marathon. You know, the 82 game season. Like I said, talk to me around Martin Luther King, and we'll start talking some serious basketball. But
Right.
that's about it. Right now, I mean, you got a bunch of teams. Everything's a little bit upside down. Everybody's taking an L. Yo, shout outs to LaMelo Ball again, man. Twisted ankle out again. Um, you know, these we'll see, man, how it shakes out. Like I said, it's just still way early. Uh, you know, we see some of these teams, uh, how they ride the wave and see how, they go down the stretch. But, like I said, it's too early for me. That is.
Let me go to Mike Mills. I'll get to your point. I'll get to you here in a second. Um,
Mm.
the Nets, Kevin Durant, he has some very harsh criticism for his teammates on yesterday.
Yeah, that's a mess.
Yeah, that's a total mess. But you know who I don't hear a lot about? Where is Ben Simmons at, man? Though, for real.
Yo,
His back
what,
hurt.
yo,
Stop.
bro.
Mike Mills, stop.
And his knee swole. He got knee swollen too. So yeah, he hurt.
Yo, I told you guys, man. This, it's all lies, bro. It wasn't nothing about his mental health. This guy is just he. I think he's finessed the league, and there's certain things that he couldn't do, and just because it was height, he didn't work on his game, and he didn't get better.
But
And
what's
this is
stopping him
what you
from
got.
working on his game now? The dude used to average 18 points a game.
His
You
back
know
hurt.
what? You know what it is? These guys are so concerned about being outside when they should have been inside that gym shooting some jump shots. That's the problem. And you won't hear these people talk about them because everybody's so busy wanting to be these guys' friends instead of telling them, being brutally honest and telling them how to get. Do you really want to get better? That's why shout outs to Kobe Bryants of the world. God rest the dead. Those are the guys that you love to have because they're gonna tell you the truth and don't waste his time. He's trying to win.
Right. And not only
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
you get the big contract with the NBA and it
You
just
ain't got to
goes.
work hard no more, man. That's it. And
Nope.
unless you that type of individual who says, you know what, I got that money. I owe these people. These people come out to see me. I have a job to do to entertain. Not only entertain, but I got you. You wear a lot of hats, and some of
Yep.
these guys don't know how to do that. They don't. They get mad when you critique their game. Oh, you hating? No, I'm not hating on you,
What
bro.
definition of hating, Mike?
Hating is criticism without positive reinforcement or facts to back up your statement.
Right. Yeah. What?
I feel like you got that written down somewhere in your house.
Nah. Somebody made me mad one day, and I thought it up, and I stuck with it ever since.
Yeah, bro, because it's the truth. Because when a person use that terminology, man, they have they have nothing else to come back with, so they just they just throw out this blanket. Hate,
You a hater.
you're a hater.
Everything ain't
You know what I'm
hating.
saying? So no, it's not that I'm hating. I'm telling you the truth. Just like I'm reading an article about Rodney James' son. Yo, one coach is saying he's not even worth the attention. Now that's being brutally honest, and a lot of people are not going to say it because
you're a hater. You're a hater. You don't like LeBron James.
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
a hater.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, it's whatever. But yeah, that's what we got. Ben Simmons, man, yo, I don't know, bro. It's so much stuff going on in the NBA. That's why it's hard to watch. You look at this guy. This guy was a all-star, and then he comes here, and then now we're talking about but he got to figure his way out. If you're that guy, I mean, you get it with other superstars. What is it
to figure out?
You know what I'm saying? Certain things, yes, but this, I don't know. To this degree, listen, yeah, it didn't take long for the Miami Heat with LeBron James and them guys to figure it out. Yes, they lost the first year, but for the most part, they was on point.
Yep.
So This is this situation doesn't look nothing like they're on point, as far as I'm concerned. But
Nope. Mike Mills, what's your thoughts on one of the things I just said, and we'll move on to college football.
We talking about Ben Simmons. I mean, look, Kevin Durant ain't say nothing wrong. Was the place, time and place wrong? Yeah, he shouldn't have had that out in the public. That's something you yell at them in practice when them bums is being bums. But I don't think he said nothing wrong. This team is horrible. Kyrie is a nut. I told y'all that from the beginning. I was like, this ain't gonna work.
You did.
I knew this wasn't gonna work, and it wasn't because on the court stuff. I said it because Kyrie's a nut. He don't know how to just shut up. Like, and I get you opinionated and you have a platform, as you should. But everybody knows there's certain things you shouldn't discuss nor talk about in the public forum because things can get misconstrued. And now look what's going on. You want to ban for 1 million games and all these stipulations because what you said or what you didn't say was misconstrued. Whereas you could have just shut up and talked about it privately. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah. So they're loony. The Nets are bad. The Lakers are bad. The Warriors they having their little issues, but they'll bounce back. Like we were saying, it's too early. President's Day. We'll talk about the NBA. But yeah.
Just to cap off the NBA here, some of the surprising teams. You got the Jazz, you got San Antonio, Indiana, and Oklahoma. They're all playing relatively good, starting off the season. And hey, Greg Popovich, got his team playing well. Pacers and Oklahoma. The Thunder rolled my Knicks here this past Sunday. They scored like 100 million points on them. And like I said, I won't say President's Day, but at least after Christmas, we'll start talking about the NBA. If you like the NBA, I asked the Angry One, did he have anything on the NBA, and he hasn't said anything.
He muted his screen.
And for the DA, let him know he's on. Where's the Kawhi Leonard?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, where's Kawhi Leonard?
He could return and play against Detroit. He's been upgraded to questionable for Thursday night's game, so which is tonight.
That boy knee hurt too.
Yeah,
everybody knee hurt, I guess.
Yeah, my knee hurt too.
Yeah.
Boy, man, oh man, we got a message here. The who? Man, we're gonna get off the NBA, man. Hey, we're gonna go to college football. Here. Let me find my college football thing here. Bad. I got my ticket for college football.
Oh yeah, college my knee really hurt now.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna let y'all handle that. But go ahead.
He gonna handle it. I told you my knee hurt.
Yeah. Cause I ain't got nothing for you college football. We already know who's set up. But go ahead, Kevin.
We're gonna call out the top 25 so we can keep it pushing.
No, we'll just call out the top. It's because only the top 4 are gonna make it, right?
The top 4, yeah.
Right. So currently, right now, according to the AP top 25, which is also scrolling at the very bottom of your screen, point towards that way, Michael. You got Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and TCU.
Who?
You guys absolutely made fun of TCU. And they're right there now. So they get in. Now what?
Well, first of all, they're 4 as of right now. And you still got a couple games to go. I believe they still got 2 more to go.
2 more games to go. Correct. Yes.
2 more games to go. Anything can happen. You still got Tennessee and LSU and Bama, at the number 8 spot. So, I mean, anything can happen in the next 2 games. But even if they get in, let's just say if it ended today, if they won 4-1, they losing to Georgia. They losing to Ohio State. They might have a chance against Michigan because I don't believe,
you don't believe in the Wolverines and your mans.
No. I mean, good season this year, but they ranked number 3. They'll get in, but I don't think to me, if it all the championship game would be Ohio State, Georgia, if I would have to, educate a guess.
Gotcha.
And non-educated.
Any thoughts on the top 4 I gave you?
Nah, let's play it out. I mean, we know who's gonna be there, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Go Horned Frogs, I guess.
Number 21 Tulane is currently beating SMU 28-7. Some games of note coming up this week. Mike Mills, your number 17 UCF Knights play Navy Saturday at 11 a.m. TCU plays Baylor. We'll see if there's any good games coming up. Usually the Saturday after Thanksgiving, that's when all the games and all the I don't see nothing here really going down.
Noteworthy, right? That's nothing.
Yeah, Georgia's facing Kentucky. Miami faces Clemson. Miami fans, I gave you a hard time this year, and rightfully so. Because y'all told me y'all back, but well, oops. Tennessee, South Carolina. USC plays on UCLA. Rivalry game, number 7 versus number 16. And that's pretty much all we got for this Saturday college football. As far as nothing, no games of note. And like I said, the boys said, hey, the moderator, he'll handle
okay, yeah, I know you're gonna handle. But one quick thing, I know. Shout outs to the and shouts and thoughts and prayers to the University of Virginia. They had a rough week, so that's the only thing I got with them with those players there. So they're going through a tough time, and I believe their game is canceled this week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I believe they canceled the game. The basketball teams were playing, but the men's football team will not be playing here. So shout out to what happened for the University of Virginia. Like I said, there's nothing else that's pressing in college football. You got down the screen the power rankings for hockey. According to Hockey News, you got the Boston Bruins at 1. You got the New Jersey Devils at 13-3. They're number 2. The Vegas Golden Knights, they're 3. Colorado is 4. Carolina is 5. The Islanders are 6. Maple Leafs are 7. The Winnipeg Jets are 8. The Lightning are 9. The Stars are 10. Edmonton Oilers are 11. They said the hit on your man, D-Dub, prior to him getting the skate, they said, what's my man's name that played for Edmonton that got hurt?
Vander Kane.
Yeah, said it was a dirty hit on him prior to him falling to the floor. So the Florida Panthers are number 12. Our New York Rangers are 13th. The Seattle Kraken is at 14th. And the Calgary Flames are 15th. And number 16 is the LA Kings. And for all those that are seeing the scroll at the bottom, you have the standings of the team, the winning and losses and ties, and then you got the goals for percentage and plus or minus. And when Dan comes back next week, he absolutely will better explain this. But I just did my diligence. I'm making sure.
Tell us when Ovechkin is going to get 800 or when
forgot about that. Yes, Ovechkin, his thing to 800. That goes correct. So that should be very interesting. Let me move right along. Very good show tonight, guys. Thank you so much. This has been a very good show. We got that. We got this. Hey. Oh, what's that? So we got the World Cup starting on Sunday. World Cup soccer is starting on Sunday. Where's my little ticker? Is it gonna work?
World Cup, really?
Yeah, World Cup in Qatar. It's starting on Sunday. Does it want to work here?
I'm glad you up on that, bro. I'll tell you, man. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yes. The Sports Chaser guy, D-Dub, had no idea.
Oh, but you know sports.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
just don't mess with the World Cup. Okay.
my ticket. Yes, the World Cup will be going from Sunday to early December. We're supposed to be having hopefully next week I'll have the soccer guy on here, talk a little soccer.
All right.
So we'll go from that. Hey, very good show, guys. Very good show. I appreciate both you guys coming through tonight. You guys are
No
very
doubt.
funny. This was a very good show. The name of the show, the episode, we had a couple of things, but I like doing the giddy. That'll be the name of the episode.
Doing the giddy is
Doing the
crazy.
giddy. Doing the giddy. Shout out to Justin Jefferson, yo. Do your thing, bro.
Good show tonight, man. Thank all those that's on Facebook, all those that are on YouTube, all those on Twitter, on Twitch. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for making this possible. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, you like somebody that likes sports? Hey, tell them to tune in every Thursday night and every Monday at 11 o'clock. But Thursday nights, 7:30.
Fourth and short, Monday.
Fourth and short. We talk about NFL football. Then we got our standalone show here on Thursday night. So if you want to talk sports, come to the YouTube side. Like you said, we'll highlight your comments. We'll post your comments on the thing. On the ticker down there below, and we'll chop it up with you, man. So we appreciate you, man. We're on all major podcast platforms, right, Mike? Because it's down there at the bottom. Yes, we're on all major podcast platforms: Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Apple, all that stuff. XM Radio, we just got on there, so we're on all that stuff, man. So, hey, parting shots. I'm gonna go give it to Mike Mills. Mike, what you got for us, man, as we get out of here?
Nothing major. Be safe. Take care of each other. Take care of your chickens. And that's about it, I think. Yeah, that's it. Take care of yourself. Shout out to everybody here.
Appreciate that. D-Dub, what you got, bro? What you got?
Yo, I ain't really got much. Other than good show. I just got something. I got a text. Gervonta Davis in boxing versus Ryan Garcia. That should be a good one. That's scheduled for. They looking to announce it in 2023 next year, so that should be good. But nothing, man. Good show. We missed the other guys. Dan the Man, DA, the angry one. We'll see y'all next week. See y'all Monday. And we're gonna do it again. Sports Chasers Podcast. Appreciate everybody who's tuning in or catches us on another time. It's all good. Tell us what you like, what you don't like, what we need to add, what whatever. We'll take all criticism and all good stuff, whatever.
That's right. We'll take it all, man. Let me just put this down here at the bottom. If y'all look at the bottom, check for Sports Chasers merchandise. It's coming. January. Hey, you're going to be able to go on our website, sportschaserspodcast.net. Hey, click on the webpage, click on one of the pages. Hey, go get you a hat, go get you a hoodie, go get you a shirt, hat. I said it all right, hat, hoodie, shirt. You can get all that stuff, purchase it for a fee, and represent us, man. And we would love your support. Also coming in January, we're gonna have it where at the bottom of the button, hey, you want to be a blessing and you want to donate, hit that donate button and make this podcast go to the moon and further. And then we appreciate your help so we can do what we got to do to get this this sports word out and be different, be innovative. And tell the truth when it comes to sports, and no narratives, as Mike Mills says, the angry guy says on the intro. Hey, no narratives, none of that stuff, man. When it comes to sports, man, we just want to have fun. But as we have fun and tell you about sports, we want to make sure that we tell it in a way that you guys know that we ain't playing around, and what we say, it's what it is, man. Hey, we missed the other guys tonight, like D-Dub says. Dan, our hockey guy, the DA, and the angry one, Eric, couldn't be with us tonight, man, but they'll be with us next week on 4th and Short. Remember, 4th and Short, Mondays, 11 o'clock a.m. Be there. We'll be there. Next week, we'll have a little abbreviated schedule. We'll do 4th and Short on Mondays. On Monday at 11 o'clock. Thursday is Thanksgiving, so we all should be eating turkey. Won't be no show on Thursday, but it'll be a one on Wednesday night. So we'll move it to Wednesday. We'll talk about and we won't be as this long, but we'll have a show on Wednesday night. So with that said, hey, on behalf of myself, I'm Kevin L. Warren, your host and moderator. Dow D-Dub, Mike Mills, in the absence of Dorian the DA Albritton, James the Angry One Warren, and Dan, our hockey guy, man. Yo, this is the Sports Chasers podcast, man. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Hey, man, we'll see y'all on Monday. Have a great weekend. Take care. Peace.
Later.